prompt will look into online radicalization. Online radicalization is a pressing problem that can not only generate online violence, but can also materialize into spades of violence in the physical world. One driving factor that characterizes online communities fostering hate is the glorification and trivialization of violence. Oftentimes, the promotion of violence is carried out through visual and textual means that are ambiguous. This project will investigate the role of online cultures promoting violence through a data-driven analysis. We will identify sources of violent narratives through a deep understanding of how online communities are structured and what is the type of content they share. Hi, my name is Guillermo, and I am lecturer in the Cybersecurity Center at King's College London, and I will be leading this project. This is a joint project with my colleagues Jose and Xavier.
Hi, my name is Adam Joynson and I'm based in the School of Management in the University of Bath. Our first project as part of Rephrain is called Harm and involves colleagues from both the School of Management and in psychology. The goal of the Harm project is to agree a shared terminology and definitions for what a harm actually is. This is really important because in order to measure something you need to be able to define it, and because regulators and internet service providers need to know what they're seeking to reduce or regulate, and need to be able to measure the impact of any mitigations or indeed to calculate the potential damage caused by a harm, then this all begins with a clear understanding and definition of the phenomena. As part of this project, we'll be working with stakeholders to carry out a range of creative workshops to elicit differing ideas about harm, as well as using more structured dimensionality reduction techniques and systematic reviews in order to begin building not only a taxonomy of harms, but also a deeper understanding of how those harms can be quantified.
Hello, I'm Danai Stanton-Fraser from the Department of Psychology at the University of Bath. Embody is the fourth project at Bath for Rephrain, a collaboration with colleagues in psychology and management. Advanced motion capture now allows very realistic self-avatars. This opens up exciting psychological research questions around identity and embodiment, including a range of ways in which harm may occur or may be reduced through the use of avatars. Working with our partner, Genies.com, through a series of studies we will explore how the provision of increasingly lifelike avatars in a virtual environment can be designed to support self-expression and community while minimising potential harm.
Hello everyone, I am Matias and I'm reader in Contract and Commercial Law at King's College London. My part of the project will deal with the commercialization of the data, where basically we are going to investigate all these commercial and consumer law aspects of collection of data by the traders, something that is intensively happening now and something that public became especially aware of after Cambridge Analytica Facebook scandal. The expected output is that we really kind of be able to get a better picture how law and how generally legal system in the UK regulates commercialization of the data, and I hope that we're going to have 2 papers on that. All the best to everyone. Stay safe and healthy.
Hello, my name is Bettina. I'm a lecturer in design informatics at the University of Edinburgh, and the project Citizens Data Advice Bureau, or in short Bureau, that I'm leading on is creating a speculative space for citizens and publics to explore new technologies and data services together. It's meant to be a dedicated public knowledge exchange hub, bringing together technical developers, government policymakers, and people's everyday challenges in their own online lives. The aim of the project for its 20 months length is to create a public engagement and knowledge exchange program that will envision new methods to engage publics and empower wider and more vulnerable audiences, while informing policy and practice guidelines to protect citizens online. Thank you for listening.
My name is Massie and I'm a philosopher based in the law school at King's College London. My project will look at ways in which social media and online technologies are used to influence our behavior in morally objectionable ways, by spreading misinformation and by manipulating some of our emotions. This issue became prominent in the news following recent Russian efforts to influence the electoral results of a number of democratic elections. But the problem is bigger than that. The problem is not simply that ill-intentioned political players can hijack otherwise innocuous technologies to spread misinformation and propaganda. The bigger problem is that these technologies are designed in ways that are inherently addictive and manipulative. This project will study this phenomenon and will consider possible ways to neutralize some of its effects.
Targeted advertising can be manipulative if it is exploiting people's vulnerabilities. And one way to do that is by knowing people's personality and then designing ads that are targeting their specific weaknesses. Now, this project will deal with that because we will examine how people's personality relates to the text that they're preferentially consuming.
So the way we're going to do this is with a sample of participants recruited first in person, validating their personality scores against what we can predict based on what they write. We're then going to collect the data about what they consume, compare that with the predictions based on what they write. We're going to use this to create a model that can automatically label a larger sample of online users and using the text prediction for what they produce, label their personality, and then try and predict that personality based on what they consume.